All right, hold on. Okay, let's start over. Welcome to the second installment of my move to Japan. This one is gonna be pretty freeform, and I just wanted to go over kind of what skis and equipment that I'll be bringing, and kind of talk through why I'm bringing each one. If you have any questions, let me know. Love to talk about gear. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm bringing, and probably the most important one of them all, are gonna be my ski boots. These are the Scarpa 4 Quattro Pro. Might just be called the Quattro Pro, I'm not entirely sure. But they're Scarpa's kind of burliest touring boot. They were new last year to their line, and they're still pretty light, but they're designed to be skied pretty hard. I was in the Tecnica Zero G Pro for, man, I think 7 or 8 years, and I loved that boot. I did, to get it to ski the way I wanted, I did have to make some adjustments, so like put a booster strap on there, and switched out the liners. And so going into last season, actually, I tried these on, they fit my foot great. I did still switch out to the liners to a wrap liner, because I got really small calves. And I skied on them all last winter, and I was actually really shocked. They're like a bit heavier than the Zero Gs, but they ski probably a little bit better. And they walk, in my opinion, just as well. I think the wrap liner in both boots like hinders the walking performance a little bit, so it kind of evens it out. And after all the adjustments I made to the Tecnicas, these boots only come in about 50 grams heavier than the boots than the Zero Gs when I was using those. So yeah, also they are grip walk compatible. You'll see in a sec, I'm not actually taking any resort skis, but if I want to do a demo day and get some carving in, I can pop these into most modern resort bindings. So that's usable there too. But obviously they are full pin boots, designed for touring. So yeah, these are my boots. Again, most important part of your kit is definitely going to be your boots. So I've spent a lot of time locking these guys in, and I'm stoked to be on them again this winter. All right, so next up are the first pair of skis I'm bringing. I only got one out here because if you can't see back there, I'm actually all packed up and I leave for Japan tomorrow. So I'm not gonna get fully unpacked again to make this video, but this is the first pair of skis I'm bringing, the 4Front Hojis. I've been on these guys, I think this will be my 4th season on them. I absolutely love this ski. It walks great for how burly it is. It skis super hard in a variety of conditions. If you don't know about the 4Front Hoji, it's fully rockered. There's no camber on this ski, so it handles funky backcountry snow really well. And it's still super stable. It's got a pretty stiff construction, and can charge pretty hard. Not much more to say about this ski other than I really love it. It's a phenomenal ski. At 112 underfoot, it's gonna be like a daily driver. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pack a thinner ski or like a smaller waist width ski for like bigger missions, but how well these guys walk and how well they did in Japan when I took them last year, I'm not super worried about that. So yeah, on there, I'll show you, I have the ATK Freeraider 14s. This binding is awesome. I love it so much. A lot of people rave about ATK, and there's good reason for it. They're super light. I think they come in just under 400 grams. They walk super well, and I have never had any issues with them pre-releasing. I think a lot of that has to do with the heel elasticity. The Freeride Spacer is a noticeable increase in performance when you're on harder packed snow or you get into like variable conditions. So yeah, Freeraider 15's on there. These bindings are awesome. They do super well in a bunch of different kinds of conditions. I've even skied them in the resort, and with how soft the snow is in Japan, it's totally fine. They blast through crud pretty well. So yeah, that's my first pair of skis that I'm bringing. The next pair I'm bringing are the Line Vision 118s. These are a couple years old. If you follow the Line catalog of skis, they actually went down to a 114 this year. Actually, it was last season. I think they went to a 114. But I got these 2 seasons ago. I took them to Japan last year and they absolutely crushed it when it snowed a lot. They're a little shorter than the Hojis. Hojis are 191. These guys are 188, maybe 187. I like having a little bit more maneuverability when I take these guys out because I'm usually not skiing like huge, big mountain stuff, making some shorter turns and things like that. Because when these come out, it means it snowed a lot. So yeah, these are a great ski. They're super nimble and really poppy. They have a lot of life to them. The whole setup is a bit heavier than the Hojis. I think the skis come in pretty similar in terms of weight, but on these guys, I put the Emmerich Kingpin binding on there. This was sort of because I wanted to have a ski that I could ski in bounds as well. So it's got a full heel. Totally works with the Scarpa boots that I have, but the full heel does definitely add a lot of performance when it comes to like putting the ski on edge. It is heavier, and so it doesn't walk as well. But for these, I'm either gonna be doing like shorter laps to get as much pow skiing as I can in, or skiing in the resort. So I don't really need the walkability of the ATKs. And also I think these look sick with the red on black. There's some red accents on them. The skis factor is definitely there. So these skis are awesome. They ski really well. Super stable for how light they are, and surprisingly good walking on the skin track too. Yeah, Line Vision 118s. Just to go over some of the other stuff that I'm bringing, obviously I'm bringing like your standard kit in terms of clothing. I use a lot of layers, and I've only ever used shell jackets. I don't think anyone should be using an insulated jacket unless you get like really cold. It's a lot easier to just put on more layers or take those off. So I have a kit from Flylow that I'll be bringing. I don't have it up here. And then also I'll be bringing some ski mountaineering stuff. So glacier harness. There's no glaciers in Japan, but having a harness is good if there's like technical lines that need to be rappelled into or something like that. So I have a harness, I have crampons, I have a Whippet ski pole, which is essentially a ski pole with an ice axe on it. And then I have a regular ski mountaineering ice axe as well. I did have to be pretty careful about what I was bringing because I'm flying all my stuff over. So I had to be conscious of weight. But yeah, I have sort of a ski mountaineering kit as well. And then pretty much everything else that you think would standardly come with someone on a trip to Japan. So yeah, that's my kit. I'm stoked. If I didn't say it earlier in the video, I actually leave tomorrow, getting on a flight. So I'm gonna repack all my stuff here. And yeah, I'm excited. It's getting real, but I'm excited. The next video will probably be a moving montage of flights and stuff and packing up my place from Seattle, coming out here to Idaho for a week, and then getting gone over to Japan. I'm spending a couple days in Tokyo with a buddy, and then I'll head up to Hokkaido in the North Island. And that's when kind of the regularly scheduled content will hopefully start coming out. There's gonna be a lot of day-to-day living stuff when I get there before the snow starts coming. So yeah, I'm excited. Follow along, it's gonna be great. And hopefully it works out. See you over there.